Hare Krishna, my friends. Welcome to Bhaktiville. We're up at the Panchatattva Mandir tonight because it's the first week of the new month. So whenever the new month comes, we're up here for our readings. And that's Tuesday night at 6 p.m. Pacific time, or 5 p.m. Pacific time, and 6 o'clock on Fridays for Srimad Bhagavatam, and 9 a.m. on Sunday, we have Bhagavad Arkamrichimala. So you're, of course, welcome to come in. We only record the Friday class because that's what we do. But anyway, so we're up here today. So we have, I just wanted to review the chapter a little bit. So far this chapter has been so interesting. First, we had an explanation of the soul, enveloped and identifying with material nature. Then we had the Atmarama verse, describing how engaging it is to delve into the science of the soul. Then we had some sweet words about how impersonalists can't help but be attracted to the pastimes of Krishna. And then the mind-jolting story about the murder of Draupadi's children and Arjuna's quest for revenge, a real cliffhanger. And that's where we left off last week. Arjuna is going after Ashvatthama. So let's get to it. But of course, before we get to it, we have all kinds of prayers and things that we sing to bring auspiciousness to our reading and to give thanks to our Guru and to all the Vaishnavas around us. So, Nama Om Vishnu Padaya, excuse me, Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale, Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namane. I offer my respectful obeisances unto His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, who is very dear to Lord Krishna, having taken shelter at His lotus feet, and to all the Vaishnavas. Vanchakalpa Tarubhyascha, Kripasindubhyevacha, Patitanam Pavanebhyo, Vaishnavebhyo Namo. I also offer my respectful obeisances unto the Vaishnava devotees of the Lord. They are just like desire trees and can fulfill the desires of everyone. And they are full of compassion for the fallen conditioned souls. Oh, we don't have shoot, I didn't put up the slideshow for the verses. Well, hang on a minute, because I should have it right here, right close by in my inventory. Bhaktiville says, such Maya. That's a fact, such Maya. All right, so there are the verses. Let me move them forward a little bit. All right, how's that, Mr. Minimus? Perfect. All right, so we don't need the schedule. We just did that. Okay, so here we are with the verses. Sorry about that, folks. I should really have a checklist, but I don't. But I should. All the things I need to do when I get up here. All right, so let's go ahead and sing these. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. O my Lord, the all-pervading personality of Godhead, I offer my respectful obeisances unto you. So when I'm singing this, you can sing it along with me. That's why we have it up on the board. Narayanam namaskritya naram chaiva narottamam devim sarasvatim vyasam tato jayam udiraye. Before reciting the Srimad Bhagavatam, which is the very means of conquest, one should offer respectful obeisances unto the personality of Godhead Narayana, unto Narayana Rishi, the supermost human being, unto Mother Saraswati, the goddess of learning, and unto Srila Vyasadeva, the author. Shrinvatam Swakata Krishna, Punya Shravana Kirtanaha, Vidyantasto Yabhadrani, Vidhunoti Suhritsatam. Sri Krishna, the personality of Godhead, who is the Paramatma, supersoul in everyone's heart, and the benefactor of the truthful devotee, cleanses desire for material enjoyment from the heart of the devotee, who has developed the urge to hear his messages, which are in themselves virtuous when properly heard and chanted. Nashta prayeshva badreshu nityam bhagavata sevaya bhagavati uttama shloke bhaktir bhavati naistiki. By regular attendance in classes on the Bhagavatam, and by rendering of service to the pure devotee, all that is troublesome to the heart is almost completely destroyed, and loving service unto the personality of Godhead, who is praised with transcendental songs, is established as an irrevocable fact. All right, so we are Canto 1, Chapter 7, Text 18. And you'll find that on page 373 of the PDF, or page 340 of the book that we're using. Okay? Everybody clear? Perfecto. Okay. Text 18. And we'll do call and response. Tam apatantam savilakshadurat. Tam apatanam savilakshadurat. Kumara hodvignamana ratena. Kumara hodvignamana ratena. Paradravat prana paripsur. Sorry. Urvyam. Paradravat prana paripsur. Urvyam. Yavadgamam. Rujabhyad. Yatarkaha. Yavadgaman rujabhyad yatarkaha. There's something. Kandita, we don't see a green light above your head for sound. So
I thought you chanted. I thought you were supposed to then chant the whole thing before. Then I chanted the whole thing.
I will. I just
Oh,
was reading what was in the chat.
oh, I don't.
That's that's all.
Oh,
Uh,
oh, oh, okay, okay,
I'll do the whole thing right
okay,
this very second moment.
okay.
Apatanam savilakshadurat kumara hodviknam manaratena paradravat prana paripsur urvyam yavadgamam udabayad yatarkaha. Take a
Okay.
big breath. Take a big breath, Kandita.
Tam apatantam sa vilakshadurat kumara. My kumara hodvignat manaratena paradravat prana paripsur urvyam yavagamam rudrabayad yatakaha kaha. Oh man,
I know.
this I feel like oh gosh,
Did good. You
Bhaktin
did good.
Press.
You did good. You did good. Okay, word for word. Tum, him, apatanam, coming over furiously. Saha, he, vilakshya, seeing. Durat, from a distance. Kumaraha, the murderer of the princes. Udvigna manaha, disturbed in mind, Ratena, on the chariot, Paradravat, fled, Prana, life, Paripsuhu, for protecting, Urvyam, with great speed, Yavat, Gamam, as he fled, Rudra Bhayat, by fear of Shiva, Yata, as Kaha, Brahma, or Arkasurya. Translation: Ashvatthama, the murderer of the princes, seeing from a great distance Arjuna coming at him with great speed, fled in his chariot, panic-stricken, just to save his life, as Brahma fled in fear from Shiva. Purport: according to the reading matter, either Kaha or Arka, there are two references in the Puranas. Kaha means Brahma, who once became allured by his daughter, named Rohini, and began to follow her, or Mohini, and began to follow her, which infuriated Shiva, who attacked Brahma with his trident. Brahmaji fled in fear of his life. As far as Arka is concerned, there is a reference in the Vamana Purana. There was a demon by the name Vidyunmali, who was gifted with a glowing golden airplane, which traveled to the back of the sun, and night disappeared because of the glowing effulgence of this plane. Thus the sun god became angry, and with his virulent rays he melted the plane. This enraged Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva then attacked the sun god, who flew away and at last fell down at Kashi, Varanasi, and the place became famous as Lolarka. Text 19. I love all the little stories in the purports. They're the best. Text 19. Call and response. Yada sharanam atmanam. Yada sharanam atmanam. Akshata shranta vajinam. Akshata shranta vajinam. Astram brahmoshiro mene. Astram brahmoshiro mene. Atmatranam dvijatmajaha. Atmatranam dvijatmajaha. And the whole verse. Yada sharanam atmanam aikshata shranta vajinam astram brahma shiro mene atmatranam dvijatmajaha.
I think this one will be easier.
Absolutely.
Yada shranam atmanam aikshata shranta bhajanam astram brahma shiromene atmatranam dvijatmanjaha.
Perfect. Thank you. All right, word for word. Jada, when. Asharanam, asharanam, without being alternatively protected. Atmanam, his own self. Aikshata, saw. Shranta vajanam, the horses being tired. Astram, weapon. Brahmashiraha, the topmost or ultimate nuclear. Mene, applied. Atmatranam, just to save himself. Dvija Atmajaha, the son of a Brahmana. Translation: when the son of the Brahmana, Ashvatthama, saw that his horses were tired, he considered that there was no alternative for protection outside of his using the ultimate weapon, the Brahmastra, the nuclear weapon. Purport: in the ultimate issue only, when there is no other alternative, the nuclear weapon called Brahmastra is applied. The word Dvijatmajaha is significant here because Ashvatthama, although the son of Dronacharya, was not exactly a qualified Brahmana. The most intelligent man is called a Brahmana, and it is not an hereditary title. Ashvatthama was also formerly called the Brahmabandhu, or the friend of a Brahmana. Being a friend of a Brahmana does not mean that one is Brahmana by qualification. A friend or son of a Brahmana, when fully qualified, can be called a Brahmana and not otherwise. Since Ashvatthama's decision is immature, he is purposely called herein the son of a Brahmana. So he lost any kind of qualification. Bhaktiville wrote, "It's great. I love it." Is that what you're saying about this verse? Oh, the singing. Oh, okay. Yes, Candita's singing was great. When we were laughing. Oh, sorry. Yes, that was a huge verse. All right, so here's another shorter one. Text 20. Call and response. Ato pasprishya salilam. Ato pasprishya salilam. Sandate tat samahitaha. Sandade tat samahitaha. Ajanam api samharam. Ajanam api samharam. Prana krichtra. Oops, that was hard. Krichtra. Prana krichtra. Upastite. Prana krichtra upastite. And the whole thing. Atu pasprishya salilam. Sandade tat samahitaha. Ajanam api samharam. Prana krichtra upastite.
Ato prishya salinam sandadhe tat samahitaha ajanan api samharam prana krishtra upastite.
Perfect. All right, here we go. Word for word. Atta, thus. Upasprishya, touching in sanctity. Salilam, water. Sandadhe, chanted the hymns. Tat, that. Samahitaha, being in concentration. Ajanam, without knowing. Api, although. Samharam, withdrawal. Pranakritra, that's just a strange tra sound. Life being put into danger. Upastite, being placed in such a position. Translation. Since his life was in danger, he touched water in sanctity and concentrated upon the chanting of the hymns for throwing nuclear weapons, although he did not know how to withdraw such weapons. Purport. The subtle forms of material activities are finer than grosser methods of material manipulation. Such subtle forms of material activities are effected through purification of sound. The same method is adopted here by chanting hymns to act as nuclear weapons. Bhaktiville, have you heard about this nuclear weapon thing before? Yes, okay. Just checking. All right, text 21. Tata padushkritam teja. Tata padushkritam teja. Prachandam sarvato disham. Prachandam sarvato disham. Pranapadam abhiprekshya. Pranapadam abhiprekshya. Vishnum Jishnur Uvachaha. Vishnum Jishnur Uvachaha. Okay, the whole verse. Tata pradushkritam teja prachandam sarvato disham pranapadam abhiprekshya vishnum jishnur uvachaha.
Tata praduskritam teja prachadam sarbato disham pranapadam abhipreksha vishnum jishnur uvachaha.
Perfect, thank you. Bhaktiville says, oh, Kandita says, Ashvatthama is bad. And Bhaktiville says, it's not the only time, is it? It's not
No,
the it's not the only time he's bad.
he's
But this
bad boy.
but
And
this
because
one is
he doesn't even know how to retract the Brahmastra weapon, which is like a concentrated atomic bomb.
right.
And he's just like such a bad guy. Okay.
Well, immature. Prabhupada says he's
Yeah.
immature. It's like a kid,
Yep.
I've got this. I've got a new bow and arrow. I'm going to play with it, and he shoots
Yep.
some.
It's like
Um,
Trump.
Bhakti Mimi says it's in there another time too. Well, the continuing saga of Ashvatthama we'll be reading about. So
Oh
we'll
yeah.
see more. We'll see more bad behavior. Um,
Bad, bad, bad.
okay, word for word. Tataha, thereafter. Pradushkritam, disseminated. Tejaha, glare. Prachandam, fierce. Sarvataha, all around. Disham, directions. Prana padam, affecting life. Abhipreksha, having observed it. Vishnum, unto the Lord. Jishnuhu, Arjuna. Uvacha, said. Ha, in the past. Translation. Thereupon a glaring light spread in all directions, and it was so fierce that Arjuna thought his own life in danger, and so he began to address Lord Sri Krishna. Text 22. Call and response. Arjuna Uvacha Krishna Krishna Mahabaho Krishna Krishna Mahabaho Bhaktanam Abhayankara Bhaktanam Abhayankara Tvameko Daya Dayamananam Tvameko Dayamananam Apavargo Sisam Sretehe Apavargo Sisam Sretehe. All right, the whole verse. Arjuna Uvacha Krishna Krishna Mahabaho Bhaktanam Abhayankara Tamekodya Mananam Apavargo Samsritehe. Kandita?
I'm going to put a little drama into this because right now Arjuna is scared to death. Arjuna Uvacha Krishna Krishna Mahabaho Bhaktanam Abhayankara Tvam Eko Dayamananam Apavarga Sisam Strite.
Yes, very good. Okay, Bhaktivinoda's had another comment. Others release atomics. Oops. Don't they? I don't know. I really like this verse for some reason. The one where everything is hot and Arjuna thinks he's going to die. That one, or this one where Krishna Krishna Mahabaho. Um, 21. Oh, yeah. when he when Arjuna was scared. Yes, it's Arjuna's scared. Kandita had something in the chat also. Oh, Milas again. It's interesting that the Sanskrit says Vishnu, but it's translated as Krishna. Who would Arjuna pray to? Same with the residents of Vrindavan. They all pray to Krishna because they know that he's proven himself against all these monsters and stuff. All right, so let's go back to text 21 for a second. Arjuna was afraid in verse 21. That's the verse that you like, verse 21. Yes, okay. Yes, I agree. And it's like, well, what's he going to do? He began to address Lord Krishna. He turned to Krishna, exactly. Yes. Oh, there's a devotee named Mahabaho. Oh, I can see. It's very clear outside my window today. I can see the mountains. Translation. Arjuna said, "O my Lord Krishna, you are the almighty personality of Godhead. There is no limit to your different energies. Therefore, only you are competent to instill fearlessness in the hearts of your devotees. Everyone in the flames of material miseries can find the path of liberation in you only." This would be a good verse to memorize. So when something is said twice, it's emphatic. So Kandita was right to say that verse, Krishna's names emphatically like that, because that's exactly what it means. Bhaktiville says Arjuna turned to Krishna and he says, "I know that motivation." Yes. Bhaktiville says, "So this verse makes me think of something. I will tell you a little personal story when I can chat." Oh, okay. Excellent. I look forward to it. Okay, so we are on the purport of this. Purport. Arjuna is aware of the transcendental qualities of Lord Shri Krishna, as he had already experienced them during the Kurukshetra war, in which both of them were present. Therefore, Arjuna's version of Lord Krishna is authoritative. Krishna is almighty and is especially the cause of fearlessness for the devotees. The devotee of the Lord is always fearless because of the protection given by the Lord. Material existence is something like a blazing fire in the forest, which can be extinguished by the mercy of the Lord, Sri Krishna. The spiritual master is the mercy representative of the Lord. A person, therefore, burning in the flames of material existence, may receive the rains of mercy of the Lord through the transparent medium of the self-realized spiritual master. The spiritual master, by his words, can penetrate into the heart of the suffering person and inject knowledge transcendental, which alone can extinguish the fire of material existence. Oh, Bhaktiville is going to tell us. He's not going to make us wait. I had a really nice kind of realization today. I don't know why it's never affected me before. I chanted Hare Krishna thinking I was with God while chanting. Think of Krishna as God is not my normal mode, but I like it. This verse reminded me of that. That's nice. I think those of us who are brought up in Christian households, it's very comforting to think of Krishna as God. So Kandita says, cool. Yes, it's very nice. Bhaktiville says maybe that's why. Yeah, I mean, my whole foundation of religion is based on my upbringing as a Christian. Kandita says, that's great, Bhakti. And Bhaktivinoda says, that Christian background, yes. They don't have the nuance that we have as Vaishnavas of the different relationships that one can have. But still, um, we still have that in us, um, seeing seeing Krishna as God. They do have a rasa, yes, they do have a rasa, but it's not broken down into all the different. Um, as a friend you can play with, as a lover, as a child, you could be their parent, his parents, all those different things. So, um, all right, text 23, call and response. Tvam ad, excuse me. Tvam adya purusha sakshat. Tvam adya purusha sakshat. Ishvara prakrite paraha. Ishvara prakrite paraha. Sorry. Mayam vyudasya chichaktya. Mayam vyudasa chichaktya. Kaivalye stita atmani. Kaivalya stita atmani. And the whole verse. Hang on, I gotta stop and drink some water. Okay. Tvam Tvam adya purusha sakshat Ishvara prakrite paraha Mayam vyudasya chikatya Kaivalye stita atmani.
Tvam Adya Purusha Sakshad Ishvara Prakrite Paraha Mayam Vyudasya Chikchatya Kaivalye Stita Atmani.
Excellent. All right, word for word. Tvam adyaha, you are the original. Purushaha, the enjoying personality. Sakshat, directly. Ishvaraha, the controller. Prakritehe, of material nature. Paraha, transcendental. Mayam, material energy. Vyudasya, one who has thrown aside. Chichaktya, by dint of internal potency. Kaivalye, impure eternal knowledge and bliss. Stitaha, placed. Atmani, own self. Translation. You are the original personality of Godhead, who expands himself all over the creations and is transcendental to material energy. You have cast away the effects of the material energy by dint of your spiritual potency. You are always situated in eternal bliss and transcendental knowledge. Purport. The Lord states in the Bhagavad Gita that one who surrenders unto the lotus feet of the Lord can get release from the clutches of nescience. And that's Bhagavad Gita 1866. Abandon all varieties of religion and just surrender unto me. I shall deliver you from all sinful reactions. Do not fear. And Bhaktivinoda, this is another verse to memorize, 1866. Sarvadharmam parityajya mam ekam sharanam braja aham tvam sarva papebhyo mokshayishami ma shuchaha. All right, continuing with the purport. Krishna is just like the sun, and Maya, or material existence, is just like darkness. Wherever there is light of the sun, darkness or ignorance at once vanishes. The best means to get out of the world of ignorance is suggested here. The Lord is addressed herein as the original personality of Godhead. From him, all other personalities of Godhead expand. The all-pervasive Lord Vishnu is Lord Krishna's plenary portion or expansion. The Lord expands himself in innumerable forms of Godhead and living beings, along with his different energies. But Sri Krishna is the original primeval Lord from whom everything emanates. The all-pervasive feature of the Lord experienced within the material or the manifested world is also a partial representation of the Lord. Paramatma is therefore included within him. He is the absolute personality of Godhead. He has nothing to do with the actions and reactions of the material manifestation, because he is far above the material creation. Darkness is a perverse representation of the sun, and therefore the existence of darkness depends on the existence of the sun. But in the sun proper, there is no trace of darkness. As the sun is full of light only, similarly, the absolute personality of Godhead, beyond the material existence, is full of bliss. He is not only full of bliss, but also full of transcendental variegatedness. Transcendence is not at all static, but full of dynamic variegatedness. He is distinct from the material nature, which is complicated by the three modes. Complicated by the three modes of material nature. He is Padma, or the chief. Therefore, he is absolute. He has manifold energies, and through his diverse energies, he creates, manifests, maintains, and destroys the material world. In his own abode, however, everything is eternal and absolute. The world is not conducted by the energies or powerful agents by themselves, but by the potent, all-powerful, with all energies. Let me look at the next one and see. Yeah, I think we could do one more. Oh, comments here. Bhaktiville says, we talked about being able to see time as transcendental. We should look for others if there is so much variegatedness. We should look for other things that are transcendental. Yes. Yeah, definitely. That are that easy to see. I only see time, he says. Well, you know, it's that kind of transformative trick. Everything's material until you use it for Krishna service, and then bing, it's transcendental. So it's kind of a little magic trick. Everything is transcendental if we're using it in service. It becomes transformed. So, but then there's also that stuff. Bhaktiville says, knowing it but actually seeing it are different. Yes, it's true. It's true. Actually seeing it's different. But there's that whole chapter in Bhagavad Gita, you know, listing all the things that Krishna is, you know, the taste of water, purifiers, I am wind, all those things. Bhaktiville says, but I can see time. First thing transcendent I ever saw, I think. Cool. Well, we'll stop here because we won't be able to finish this next verse in 2 minutes. So we'll stop here. But any other comments or discussion? Anyone? Nope.
No,
Right. All right. We'll stop here then. Thank you very much. All
thank
glories to
you.
Srimad. Hare Krishna.
Thank Hare Krishna. Thank you.